Boston, Massachusetts is nearly 400 years old, it's the 21st most populated city in the US and the 7th most densely populated, and it navigates like someone dropped a plate of spaghetti on a road map and decided to commit. The buses go underground, the trains come above ground, and the second time I took a lift in the city, my driver rear-ended someone. Driving in Boston is playing with fire. Actually, just existing in Boston is playing with fire. I nearly got hit by a car outside of Dunkin' Donuts, and that is not allowed to be how I die. Everyone knows New York traffic is a nightmare, but New Yorkers know to fear Boston drivers. If New York is Mad Max, Boston is the Purge. No one is safe, traffic laws are meaningless, and the only goal is to survive as long as you can. When I told a Boston friend I'd heard the drivers were nuts, she told me in total seriousness that using your blinker is a sign of weakness. I laughed, she didn't. The transit system is pure chaos. 4 out of 10, why does Boston hate grids so much? All the buildings in Boston are either super teeny or super enormous. Got lost in a skyscraper looking for a cheesecake factory. Got lost in the cheesecake factory looking for a bathroom. I'm still not sure I ever left Boston. Some of the buildings are super old, some of them are super new, there's tons of visual contrast, and it's all very evocative and rad. I love it when tiny old churches are just chilling in front of featureless mega skyscrapers. Now that's what I call a metaphor for the March of Progress. The Boston Public Library is way too goddamn pretty. Look at these paintings. Look at this courtyard. I want to live in this building. The Boston Art Museum is secretly 3 art museums stacked in a trench coat. This is the painting I loudly said looked like Jack Black in front of a tour group full of old people. Pro tip, don't do that. Check out the statue of a dog. That's a good boy. Sadly, you are not allowed to pet the art. Boston buildings make my head hurt. 9 out of 10. Any city that can build buildings when the streets don't go straight is a city that's earned my respect. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it isn't. Boston's coastal, so most of its weather comes off the ocean, usually brought up along the coast by the Gulf Stream. I usually like walking around in the rain, did not like walking around in this rain, but sometimes it's sunny and then everyone brings their dogs out. Hell yeah, 10 out of 10. Boston will add cannabis oil to your morning coffee. I did not do this, but I thought it was hilarious. If you like seafood, you're in the right city. If you don't like seafood, I hope you like cozy little tea shops or Dunkin' Donuts because it's that or starvation. 8 out of 10. I like all those things. Boston has a population of around 680,000 that spikes to around 2 million when the suburbanites commute into the city for special occasions. Of this population, roughly 200,000 are students currently enrolled at one of Boston's gazillion universities, so on a slow day, a full third of the city might be college students. Pretty ironic that one of the oldest cities in the country has the highest population of millennial whippersnappers by volume. This also might be why the traffic is so bad, since college students stop fearing death around 7 weeks into the semester and don't look both ways before crossing the street. 9 out of 10. Pretty sweet overall, but why does Harvard look like someone dropped Colonial Williamsburg from orbit? Overall, I assign Boston an aggregate score of really nice, but I wish I could get around easier. It's not easy to navigate, but if you don't have anywhere to be, that's not actually a problem. Boston is a great city to just chill in. Give it a visit if you like cozying up in a tea shop with a good pastry assortment and never leaving.